Welcome everyone, my internet keeps exploding, so I have 27 minutes until I'm allowed to play online again, so I'm going to be doing characters that I'm going to win with in Ironman, speaking from the good characters to the bad characters. Let's go to the bad characters first, because God, it's bad. Ryu and Ken are so bad. I feel like I'm okay with them on GameCube controller, but I don't want to keep switching controllers. Where is Ken? Oh, I turned off echoes, sorry. So they're really bad. They're super down here. Of these characters, also Sonic. Sonic's the best character by far in this tier. Because I'm really bad with Sonic. It's really funny, I feel like I was okay with Sonic, and then I didn't play him for like 5 months a single game, and then it just, none of it is there anymore. It's all gone. Next up, I think those are the bottom 3. I think those are by far the worst ones. Next tier up, which I'm not going to name the tiers because I don't care that much, but this is relevant because I'm going to be making a bunch of Iron Man content, so it's fine. The next up is going to be... It's alphabetical order. How am I struggling this hard? Who was I even going to do? Oh, Olimar. Oh, because it's Pikmin and Olimar. My Olimar's not good. It's pretty bad. It's getting better. It's getting a lot better, actually. So my Olimar is pretty bad. Who else is pretty bad for me? I feel like that's one of the worst, but it's not like quite the worst. Also my Mega Man's probably down here. Sometimes it depends on the matchup, because sometimes my Mega Man is like totally fine, and then sometimes it's dog shit. So it really depends on the matchup for sure. So it's down here. I would say probably also down here is my Terry Bogard, wherever he is. This is ST. Terry's down here too. My Terry's pretty bad, but like sometimes, again, like sometimes it's fine. It's just like characters that can like run away or that like are good at camping. I get so impatient and I miss 100% of my crack shoots. I have never successfully hit a crack shoot in my entire life. It is so bad. I would say probably also down here is Dedede, because that character is really bad, and at least people will interact with Ganon, but you don't have anything good enough to interact with Dedede because he sucks. God, is he bad. I think those are the only characters down here. Oh, I would say low-key, my Game & Watch is also... No, my Game & Watch is here. I would say my Game & Watch is really bad, but then I can still just up-air people a bunch and do stupid Game & Watch things. So, like, if I get the lead, I'm fine, but generally it's kind of... Like, my Game & Watch is really scuffed. It's really not good. I would say my Sephiroth is also down here. I think my Sephiroth is bad. Like, I'm not good with this character. I also think Sephiroth is dog shit. I think he's such a bad character. I think he's horrible as a character. Like, low-key, he's bottom 10 as hell. But sometimes I get to just forward air people, I guess. I don't know. This character sucks. Like, fuck, he's so bad. Plus, like, with Elite Smash, because it's Iron Man's, like, you'll get random lag spikes when you're like, I'm going to time my 19 frame normal to hit neutral get up, and then it just, like, lags for a second, and then you miss, and you're just like, fuck. Low-key, also down here is Fox. My Fox is pretty good, low-key, but I get really unfortunate matchups oftentimes when I get Fox. Like, I'll get, like, the Game & Watches and the Steves and the characters that just, like, edgeguard you forever, but my Fox is really good. Also, I guess down here is probably Duck Hunt, because, like, I know what I'm doing with Duck Hunt a little bit. It's not good, but, like, I get how the character works, so it's passable, and I know how to, like, combo break, and I know, like, when to pressure people with grabs and stuff. Like, it's not good, but it's passable. Down here is also probably Kazuya, because, again, I'm not switching to GameCube, where my Kazuya is okay. It's definitely a lot worse than it used to be, for sure, considering I was, like, one of the better Kazuyas at the beginning. But my box Kazuya is really, really bad, because it's not set up to be, like, the broken box Kazuya stuff. So I can barely electric with the thing. But I've, like, won the past, like, 8-9 games I've played with Kazuya, because I'm straight up just beating people in neutral without electric, which is hilarious. It is so funny that I get to do that. Like, most of my Iron Man runs are losing with these characters. Like, I would say at least half of my Iron Man runs are losing on these characters. Like, if I start at the beginning of the game, I will lose on Fox. Oh, sorry, I forgot a character. Also down here, probably in this tier, is Sora. My Sora is really bad. It's getting better. Like, it's been getting consistently better. I haven't been losing as much on Sora, but my Sora is really bad. Like, when I'm losing or I play against a fast character, I legitimately don't know what to do. So it's pretty bad. Probably not down here. It's probably like, yeah, it's not a good character. So, like, I lose going forward, I lose on, like, Fox or a weird matchup. Going backwards, I'll lose on, like, Sora or Sephiroth a lot of the times. Or I will lose on, where are they? The Belmonts. The Belmonts, I feel like my Belmonts are okay, but this character is really bad. And I get hit off stage and die a lot, because I will get clipped out of double jump and then be like, wow, they can't recover. That's crazy, and just lose. If that doesn't happen, I probably win. I would say, like, the large majority of my losses are like these characters. I would say over 50%. Probably also down here is my Pac-Man. Pac-Man's really bad. My Pac-Man's not great. Pac-Man is still stupid though, and sometimes you can just like steamroll matchups by existing. It's probably lower. I lied. My Pac-Man's probably down here. Not a very good character for me. And I honestly think that's it for like the bad characters. Maybe like Rosa. I don't think my Rosa's okay. But like if it's again a weird matchup, then I can struggle with that. And if it's a character that just like kills Luma, I'm just like, well, what do I do? But I think those are actually just like my hard to win with characters, which granted, that's, how many characters is that? 9, 15, 16 characters, which is like 20% of the cast, which isn't fun. So it's been a little difficult. Plus like the echoes, right? So you have also Simon, and then I think that's it because Ryu and Ken are also here already. Who's the next tier? I have no idea. Probably the next tiers are just like the bad characters that I think I'm okay with. So like Little Mac is obviously really bad, but like my Little Mac kind of cooks people. But I'll get like a, you know, the 7-3s and be like, oh, whoops, that sucks. Ganon, wherever he is. Like, I think my Ganon's quite good, but it's still Ganondorf. So, you know, again, if you just run into like a Bayo or a Steve, you're just like, well, I'm not winning this, right? I think my Byleth is also here. It's funny because I tried to secondary this character, and again, I feel like my Byleth was okay, kind of like what my Sonic was, and then I just didn't play him for a while, and then he just like severely plummeted, and I was like, oh, okay. Chrom is also down here. I think my Chrom is pretty good, actually, but again, similar to like Little Mac, the Belmont, stuff like that, I'm like, I'm doing really well. Whoops, I died. Oops. Or I'll like panic and then do something dumb, and then I'll get, you know, someone will make a comeback on me. So that's about right for that. I think Zelda's also here. She's kind of bad, but also my Zelda kind of cooks. Like, I don't lose often on Zelda, but it's one of those, like, I'm not going to be able to overcome the really bad matchups with her. So that's why I think she's down here. Also, my Greninja's probably here. Yeah, again, one of the ones that's getting better, and Greninja's fast, so I can kind of outsmart people a lot of the times, but sometimes my dash attacks don't work, and it's sad. And that's what happens with the character. I think I also need another tier low-key, because I think I have, like, separation, which means that things are off camera now. No. Where do you think my Luigi is? I think my Luigi is probably in this tier. I think my Luigi is pretty competent. Obviously, edge guarding is still an issue, so characters that will just edge guard you or like the rough matchups I probably will lose. But I think my Luigi is like pretty competent. I'm good at comboing. I know how to do the 0 to death. I use Zero a lot. I use Fire. Like, I do like the annoying Luigi things. Like, I'm obviously not a good Luigi, but my Luigi's passable. Same for Doc. I think my Doc, like, cooks. It's just also still Dr. Mario, so it is liable to lose. Oh, yeah, also Incineroar goes here. Character's kind of bad. Also, I can guess right and, like, revenge and do silly things here. So I think that's fine. I also think my Peach and Daisy are down here. Like, they're not good, but they're not bad, so I don't know. Like, they're a weird... Like, I think my Peach and Daisy are competent, but again, if I get any type of, like, weird matchup, I will struggle, like, instantly. I think my Banjo is probably at the top of here as well. My Banjo's okay. I feel like I know how to do... I'm really bad with neutral B, which is a problem. But my down B usage is really good. And, like, I know how to use the moves, I know how to recover, I know how to do, like, some of the shenanigans. But, not being good with neutral B is a little bit rough. I think my Sheik and Shulk are also down here. Or up here. Because, like, I think I'm competent with them. But again, like, sometimes I will still struggle. Like, I can do a lot of Sheik stuff, I can do a lot of Shulk stuff. But also, like, again, I'll get those awkward matchups and kind of struggle in that regard. Inkling is also probably here. Because, like, it's fundamental and neutral, but, like, God, this character sucks sometimes. I'll put them there. Character's not great. Meta Knight's here. I did him for, like, played him for a week, and a lot of his stuff did stick with me, which is kind of nice. So, I'm a fan of that. I'm just gonna go random characters I see. Ice Climbers, probably in my second highest tier. They're not, like, super competent characters of mine, but, like, I don't know. But they're, like, really, like, I'm quite good with them. So I'm down with that. I like getting Ice Climbers. Pichu is also in this tier because I can do a lot of the combos, and obviously, like, I know how to, like, recover and edgeguard and stuff like that. To use T-Jolt, use Thunder, which is nice. Piranha Plant. My Piranha Plant's probably down here. I forgot Piranha Plant. But, you know, he's fundies. I know how to do down throw raw up air, which is nice. Does a lot of damage. Down throw raw up air, Patui Fair does like 50 something, so that's always good. I think my Aegis is here. They're competent, but again, sometimes I will lose just because I'll be like, this character's broken, and then not have a double jump and die, which sucks. Mii Gunner down here. I think my Mii Gunner's like okay at best, but also it's still, you know, I kind of know what I'm doing, but I kind of don't know what I'm doing. So again, similar to like Sheik and Shulk, where it's like, I know what I'm doing, I'm not going to do it though. Pokemon Trainer's also probably here. Sometimes they're a little bit better, but again, like, I'll pick like the wrong Pokemon to use in certain matchups because I don't know better. I think my Ridley is quite good. I think it is like one of my better super heavies. Not my, you know, I think my Bowser and my DK are like low-key better, but I think my Ridley's still fine. I think I know what I'm doing. I know how to like edge guard, recover, fireball. Like I don't really lose on Ridley super often unless I'm like autopiloting, which is sometimes, you know, something I do, which is a problem. Villager goes there because he's fine. I clutch often with him, but like I'm not a specialist, and I feel like at this point Villager's kind of like a specialist character, unlike Isabelle, who I think my Isabelle's a little bit better because she has better jab, better up tilt, and like I like controlling space with down B a little bit more, so I kind of like those things. Cloud is probably here because I think my Cloud's pretty decent. It's not good by like, you know, Spargo standards or anything, but it's like perfectly serviceable. I can back air, I can forward air, I can use cross slash. It's nice. I think my Puff is in this tier for me, obviously. I think that my Puff is like pretty competent. I like edge guarding a lot. I know how to do the rest combos. I'm bad at up air rest, unfortunately, on Wi-Fi because I'm just bad at reacting to that timing. But I think my Puff is like quite solid. My Mario's up here. I've played him so many times at the beginning of Ironmans that like he just became good no matter what. I thought this was Ironmans. I'm banned from Elite Smash because my shit keeps disconnecting for some reason, so I have to wait 10 minutes. My hero is honestly like not great. I don't think I'm a good hero player. I remember sometimes like I'll be like tapped in and be like, what do I hate that Paul does to me? Weak side B into strong side B and deal 40 damage and then I'll win a game. But like I feel like I'm not great with him. I would say obviously Brawler, Swordy, Min Min, Samus, Pika are like some of my top characters, because it's me, and I like these characters. I would think my Yoshi's up here. I don't think my Steve is up here because I get really bad luck with him. What other characters am I like very confident when like I play them? My Bao's okay. My Roy is probably here because I like playing Roy. I've been kicking ass with Roy recently. He's a good character. I think my Ness is pretty good, but like not great, but like pretty good. I know how to do some Magnet stuff. Marth and Lucina, fuck no, they're not that high. I mean, my Lucina's probably like here. My Marth is probably a tier below because Marth sucks. My Lucario is probably down here. I think my Lucario is like low-key pretty solid. I don't know how to do any of the Aura Sphere shenanigans, but I feel like I'm just really good at capitalizing on people's mistakes when I have Aura, and it's very nice. My Joker's probably in this tier. My Joker's pretty clean. It's not like fantastic, but it's pretty clean. Low-key, my DK goes here. My K-Rool's here, because my K-Rool I think is worse than my Bowser. Honestly, my Bowser's here. I think my Bowser's quite good. Steve is also here, because my Steve is, again, competent. I consistently get, like, awkward matchups. Like, I'll get, like, his bottom 10 matchups every single time I play this character, and it is infuriating. It's like, I will always get Cloud, and Zero Suit, and Aegis, and Mega Man, and, like, Steve Dittos, and, like, Pikachu's, and it's just, like, so annoying. I think my Mewtwo's also up here. I think my Mewtwo's very competent. It's just Mewtwo kind of sucks relative to the characters that are up here, because me Sword Fighter is better than Mewtwo for sure. My Palu's here. She's Palu. It's hard to be bad with Palu. My Rob is probably here low-key because I try to go for too many shenanigans when I play Rob instead of just playing him like a normal character. My Ike is here. My Ike is good. Ike sucks, but my Ike is really good. My Kirby? Yo, my Kirby kind of nice. I don't know if my Kirby or my Puff is better. That's actually a good question. But I feel like I'm really good with both of them. Wario. My Wario's kind of ass, actually. I low-key lose on Wario a lot. He's not good. I'm getting better. So I'll put him like here. I'll put Incineroar down here. I think, looking at this more, I think I'm going to put these two up here. My Toon Link's kind of been raw recently. Big fan of Boomerang Fair, Bomb Fair. I feel like I'm getting a lot better with them. I just love the up Bs now that I, like, play more me Sword Fighter. I'll put Dark Pit and Pit in this tier. I think they're both solid for me. Just generally good characters and fundies plus like auto cancel Rising Aerial, which is like Pika Fair, so I love it. Lucas is probably here. Like some games I have really good Lucas games, and some games I have kind of like mid Lucas games. My Link is getting really good, so I'm down to put him in good characters. Who am I missing? Bowser Jr. My Bowser Jr. cooks. My Bowser Jr. is really good. My Falcon does not. My Falcon's kind of bad, which is crazy. Like I feel like my Falcon's like good, but then also bad, so I don't know. He's weird. Corrin. My Corrin is solid, but not fantastic. Diddy Kong. My Diddy's good. Well, maybe like the top of this tier. My Rob's here. I'm just gonna go here really quick. My Falco is solid. Secondaried him for a while. He's hard to be bad with. Robin. My Robin's been cooking recently, so I'm down to put him here. My Wolf been cooking recently, so I'm down to put him here. My Zero Suit. Dude, Zero Suit is so bad. My Zero Suit's pretty okay. Zero Suit sucks, though, so... Young Link goes there. My Young Link's been really solid. I haven't had any complaints with him. I feel like I understand the flow of the game good. And Wii Fit Trainer, I wish my Wii Fit was better, but she's down here. And that's my whole Ironman tier list. This is how good I think I am with all these characters. These are the confidence levels when I go into a match playing them. And then I get Steve, and the only characters I can win with are up here, which is unfortunate. So yeah, thank you all for watching. As always, social media and partner stuff is down below. That was a really fast tier list because I'm trying to play more and not do a tier list. But bye!